It seems to me that the modern mystic is making a problem, making a mistake rather, about how, that relates to how cognition works. I mean, basically, it works like this: our brain has pattern recognition programming in it. Doesn't mean it always works, but when you think you've recognized a pattern, you start to be able to sort things in or out of the category that might be associated of things with that pattern, things that fit that pattern. So the first thing we do is we notice a pattern and then we name it, okay? And at that point, you really can't say, oh, it doesn't exist, just because I also have some ideas about this category that are false. So when I say the sun is rising, and every day there's an event called the rising sun, and you find out, oh no, I'm an astronomer, and the sun is not rising, the earth is spinning. That phenomena of the rising sun still exists. That's why we still even call it sunrise, and think of it as the sun rising. We've explained the phenomena, okay? We didn't say, when we realized that the sun wasn't going around us, we didn't say, oh, there's no phenomena there at all. And that's what you're doing. You're saying the brain causes this thing we call I. And that's not what we thought. We thought it was the other way around, so it doesn't exist? No. No, it's just a different way around. So explain the different way around. Don't try to tell me to stop thinking about it, stop using the word. That doesn't make sense. The phenomena still is there. It needs to be explained. And I'll repeat again for Gary, to try to clarify still more, that when I say that the laws of physics allow for matter to make decisions, I'm just saying, look, we see matter, it's making decisions. Therefore, we know the laws of physics have to allow that. It's like, leaves can collect something like 98% of the solar energy that strikes their surface. We know the laws of physics allow for that to happen because we see it happen. We don't know how it comes about. We can't explain why it's possible. We can't duplicate it and make something that's that efficient at collecting solar energy ourselves. But we know the laws of physics allow it, because the laws of physics aren't our theories about physics. They're the things out in the real world. And when you see something happening in the real world, you know there's some laws of physics to describe it, because that's what they're defined as. They're defined as whatever explains the phenomena you've seen. So it's kind of open-ended to whatever explains it. And if you believe in cause and effect, then you believe there always is an explanation. So you should agree. The laws of physics allow matter to make choices, because you're matter and we make choices. Now, if you want to say that the idea that choice is the ability to influence our own behavior, and that is an illusion in the same sense that the sun is rising is an illusion, then do so. Get started. Stop telling me to pretend that phenomena don't exist, that I've named, when I've just recognized the pattern and named it, and now I'm investigating what it's all about. Don't tell me there isn't anything that fits in the category of choices. There are events and behaviors in life that we call choices, and we need to explain those. You can't tell me, oh, those things aren't even choices. No, we call them choices. Maybe we're not as powerful in these choices as we thought. I don't think we are. I think lots of will is conscious and so forth, and it's not one thing, it's many things working together. It's the will of many things interacting, and it's a kind of data processing about it. My view of will is unconventional, and not the classical view of will. But the pattern really is there. There really is phenomena that related to these things we've attributed to will, and whatever is really the cause of them can still be called will. I don't think that's hard to understand.